Ava Smiley, and we're here in New York City at the historic Beacon Theater for the star-studded world premiere of Walk the Line.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
The filmmakers faced a unique challenge in bringing the life story of musical legend Johnny Cash to the big screen.
The taste of love is sweet.
How did they recreate the distinct sound of Cash's music? How did the stars Reese Witherspoon and Joaquin Phoenix perform it? And how did the music help the filmmakers tell the story of an icon's rocky road to fame?
We're so lucky to have such a great soundtrack. It really helps. I mean, it fuels the movie, and it does tell the story of their lives.
I mean, it's almost a musical in that way. You see, like, how the characters grow and how they sing.
I think that any of us, if we write songs, are telling a little tidbit about what we are and who we are. And he was a great storyteller.
It's just it's a fascinating story, and I mean, he's just such a real person, you know, like just everything about him, his good side, his bad side, everything about it.
Tell me you don't love me.
I don't love you.
You're a liar.
It's a great thing about those guys back in those days. They sung about everyday life and everyday situations. It was real. It was true to heart.
He lived the songs he wrote.
I think, things that happened to him are like really put in his lyrics.
The stories that he tells and sort of the way he sings, the way he gets them across, you know, seems like it'd be easier to do live.
It was essential that all the recreations of the musical performances throughout the film were authentic in order to truly tell the story of Johnny Cash and to properly capture the emotion and sincerity his music conveys.
I think the idea of having everybody sing live is it brings more truth and vulnerability to the characters.
But Jim Mengle, the director, he didn't want people imitating. He wanted Joaquin and Reese to jump into the souls of Johnny and June, and I think that's really what happened.
Joaquin, he captures it, you know. I mean, he does it. He actually takes the spirit of my father and portrays it accurately, you know. And Reese is amazing as my mother. Her energy, her spunk, her humor, it's all there. They would be very happy.
June?
Come on, baby. Baby, 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 baby.
Well, I mean, it's an amazing job. I mean, what big shoes to fill to sing like Johnny Cash and June Carter. That's deep. That's deep.
I've always been a big fan of Joaquin, and yeah, it's tough to tackle somebody like this.
They ended up committing to the part so much that they learned how to sing and learned how to play, and not just mediocrely. I mean, I was down in Memphis, and I jammed with Joaquin a whole bunch, and we sang together, and he's got the harmonies down, he plays guitar. He's a musician, you know? It's great. It's so cool to see that and to find that out.
They weren't trying to imitate anything when it came to the movie, you know? So that was what was cool. The vibe about it was perfect.
To have these guys sing their own songs, it was kind of a unique twist, because everybody always likes to do voiceovers and so forth like that, and it really showed their talents, really did.
To ask an actor, in my opinion, to ask one to lip sync would be compromising, you know, and that's one thing that Cash never did. He never compromised. He always, he never compromised on his music or in his life or anything else. So yeah, that's the only way he'd have it, I'm sure.
Lip syncing is something you can hear that music on your radio, and if you have the ability as an actor to actually perform those songs, you have the emotional capacity to dig down and be a storyteller.
Absolutely, because it's more believable, you know. I ain't never been good at lip syncing, especially to The Killer, but it was sure fun, man. It was like summer camp and a dream vacation to get to go play a rock star for 3.5 months and get paid for it, and now get to see it up on a big screen with all these people in New York City. What a trip.
While it was crucial that the songs were sung live, it was no easy task. And the actors portraying these musicians took their challenge very seriously.
We really learned how to be musicians. I mean, yeah. June was she was so proficient at like 7 different instruments, and John played in a very particular style, so I think it was important for us to learn how to play like that.
If you're going to be Johnny Cash, you can't be Johnny Cash unless you can sing it too, you know? I mean, so much of Johnny Cash comes through the voice.
For people who had never done music before, the fact that they did it was pretty shocking and courageous, and they did such a good job, and they worked really hard. It wasn't just like something where they just kind of like were musicians. They both worked really hard, and I think they did an unbelievable job.
I know that it was tough for them, and it baffled me because I knew that secretly there was some stage fright going on, and you never would have seen it. We had these actors in front of hundreds of extras. I mean, they didn't shake and they didn't grimace, and I was very impressed because I can't even karaoke.
Because we all were like super intimidated with our new instruments, and for Joaquin, first time singing, and it was amazing because you actually see the progress in the movie of us maybe being kind of like timid in the beginning, but we really start picking it up, and by the end, chewing gum, spinning the bass, easy stuff.
I mean, to live the sort of lifestyle that musicians live, it's just a completely different life, so we got a little taste of it.
Be sure to check out Walk the Line now on DVD.